a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos.
To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Weathers. He finds his man. Complete. It's Wilkins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Operating from the gun. Weathers. And Cooks has it. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance of the turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Come on, come on.
And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And some space here.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
19,
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's back.
Touchdown, Washington.
Rondé Gadsden,
43 yards.
and the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Man open, that's Jamal Chase, complete.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
He gets it to Cooks.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. There again is Cooks, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hurt. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, 19 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther.
Daniels looking to throw. And it is caught. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Packers 50. Go, Reed. Go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Mustang 19. Viking 18. 5 in. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 37 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Touchdown, Cowboys! 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 69 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Pacheco trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Throwing to start the drive. Weathers. Open man is Chase, complete. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Deputy, Lexington 18, 65, 60, Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinals.
2nd and 14. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Get it. 19.
And he will find his man on the outside. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. 79 Brook, crack all 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Weathers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Two yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Here we go. Strike. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now they'll shift things around.
Seven Pirates. Street. Warriors 70.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk, 70 Lions.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Weathers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
And cut 19. 75, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Gets it to Strong. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down is Pacheco. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamar Chase, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion is Strong.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo AC. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Trap 60, Trap 60. Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
19, 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Weathers. He will find his man Chase complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Got it. Ready? Ready. Dragon 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now 2nd and 3.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Viking 8.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Going for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now an audible here into something else.
Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the try here for the point after. Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So it's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like it...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here is 3rd down and 4.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. Weathers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
70 Timberwolves.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now they'll change things up.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18, 5 here.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Viking 18.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 13.
And partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
Here's 1st and 10.
7, Cougar 19.
We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.